Hi everyone, it's Anne Marie. I wanted to share with you today a mini album that I finished up that I suppose could be used for Father's Day or, just for any masculine pictures, boyfriend, husband, whatever. I used the Dapper, the Dapper collection from Authentique. I know it's been around for a while. I've had it myself for a few months, but I'm just actually getting to it. I love this paper. It reminds me a lot, it's really retro, or what I call retro. Reminds me a lot of the TV show, if you ever watched it, called Mad Men. Especially this guy right here, he reminds me of that main character. But yeah, I like it. It's like, beer steins and record players, and if you're old enough to remember, the Maytag Repairman, if you remember those commercials. And then there's just some cute, little patterns, like, the old-time TVs, some records, some, what is this called? Gingham checks? I don't know. But anyway, so I love this paper. And I personally, when I make mini albums, I usually make them all foofy and flowers and laces and ribbon. So I know I personally struggle when I want to make a more masculine album, because what can you put in it? You can't put a whole lot of embellishment. But that's why I like Authentique, because the papers are so gorgeous and the colors are so rich. You really don't need a lot of embellishment. But anyway, so here's the album. It's a little smaller than I think a lot of people are making nowadays. I know, at least for me, I've been working on 8x10s or 9x11s. But this one, it's not small, but it's not big. It is. Let me check my notes. The covers are 7x6 3/4, and the spine is 3 inches. So here's what I did. So these little stickers, these little banner stickers that spell out Dapper. They were screaming to be a banner. What else would you use them for? And then I just made some little bows with some, I think this is baker's twine. And then I have this, I don't know if you want to call it ribbon. I guess you would call it trim. It's plastic. I don't know if you can hear that. And I just glued that down. And I loved this page, like this real old-time car. I'm not that old, but I guess I should say I'm not old enough to remember these cars specifically, but I think everybody recognizes that these are probably from the late 50s or the 60s, or I could be way off, but whatever. Anyway, so here's the spine, and it says everything I learned from my father. And then this is the back of the cover with some more of that trim. So like I said, it's really simple. I actually might put a closure on it. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. But anyway, so this is the view from the right-hand side of the book. There are 5 pages. And I didn't follow any one tutorial. I just kind of made it up as I went along. And I did actually keep notes. They're not very easy to decipher with my chicken scratch handwriting. But anyway, so here's on the inside. I kept it, like I said, I tried to keep it really simple. So I just did a front pocket, and the sticker says "Awesome ends in me." Coincidence? I think not. I just found that really funny. And then there are also 3x4 cards that came with the collection, and they were a lot of fun, and you get a lot of those. I think you get like 36 of them. But anyway, so this is one of my favorite cards. It says, "I'm very happy, so don't ruin it." And I just backed it onto some red cardstock. And then here's just a little sticker that's on the sticker sheet that comes with it. And in the collection, I'm sorry. And then here I just made another mat. And this is hysterical to me. It says, "My goal is to move around just enough so people know I'm alive." I found that really funny. So, and then they just fit right inside here, just like every other pocket page that you've ever seen. Like I said, it's nothing fancy. And you come over here. I do have some flaps and pockets and stuff. So right here on the first page, there's a couple of tags. This one says, "Yes, ladies, he's all mine." This one just says, "For the record," and I left them blank on the back so you can journal on the back, or sorry, put a photo on the back. And it just fits right here. They just tuck right behind here. I made it into a little pocket. It says, "A gentleman can live through anything." And then this pops up, and there, it's, if you can hear that, it's magnetized. This pops up. One of my favorite pages is some, there's an old-time thermos, and then there's a, what do you call that, a beer stein and a wine bottle and a wine glass. It's super cute. Then I just made this little pocket. I think I saw this, I forget which designer I saw make this pocket, but I really loved it. So this is another one of my favorite 3x4s. I wake up this handsome. And then here I just made like a little fold-out accordion. I believe this is a 4x6. It just tucks right back in there. And then you can see each page, again there's 5 pages. Each one has, oh, I am really messing this up. I tried to cover up my black tabletop, but yeah. Anyway, so each one has a tag in the side pocket, so it's a side loading pocket. So then this folds over here. On the left hand side, I made 2 flaps. And, whoops, can't see it. This little sticker here says, "Guys, proudly refusing to ask for directions since 1845. No, that's not the truth. I don't know what is. And then here's another flap that says, "We'll just wait for your father to get home." Then on the back of that page, it says, "Don't talk to me when I'm talking to myself." I thought that was funny. And then the inside is just a little, I just made it like a little tuck behind pocket thing that says, "Take my advice, I don't use it anyway." And then there's just a little tadpole that says, "Just ask this guy." Reminds me of an uncle of mine that used to smoke a pipe. And then on page 2, just a standard belly band here. And this is, I mean, it cracks me up, but it's not funny. Very reminiscent, though, back in the 50s and 60s. And it's a man saying, "Be a deer and fetch my flask." And then I just made 2 tags. As you can see, well, I stuck that one down, but I left this one up so the photo can go underneath it, and it says, "Stay classy." And they just tuck under here. Whoops, didn't want to. They just tuck under here, and there's like a little stopper here. It says, one awesome dude." Another tag. Then the next page, it just has 3 little flaps. Oh, it'd help if you could see that. This one says, "King for a day." This one says, "Go ask your father." And this one is just 2 little arrows. And then the next page, oops. Next page has a flap, and it just says, "Father knows best." And then there's a little, I made a little Carnival ticket that I just attached with, actually I cut this off of one of the pieces of paper, and one of the 6x6 pieces of paper, and just attached it with a paper clip. And then here on the other side of that, there's a page with 5 billion vinyl records. Kind of hurts your eyes a little bit, so I just added another tag in it with a sticker that says "Gentleman." Oh, sorry, this one fell out. This is supposed to be attached here. It's one of the 3x4 cards that I just backed with some black cardstock, and it says Dapper on it. Then here is the inside of that page. It is a pocket page. And the sticker down here says, why limit happy hour to just an hour? So here's some more of the tags. Just keep smiling. This one is perfect. It's such a strong word, but if the tie fits. This one says strong and sensitive. This one says, thank you for the fancy wave to acknowledge my great driving. I'm sure we've all seen that. So that was page 3, or the front of page 3. And here is the tag. I won't pull that out for you, but the little pull says doing awesome daily. Then here is the back of page 3. I just made a little belly band, and it says my guy, and then presenting the man of the house. And same page, same design that I have on the cover, except this is out of the 6x6 paper pad. That just slides in there. This one says memory lane. And then this one says, yes, it is my job to look this good. And it's just a little booklet. Okay, and then the next one is page 4. And it's kind of like just a little gatefold page. This was one of the, I think it was, yeah, it was one of the 3x4 cards that I just cut down, made it smaller, and I backed it on a piece of cardstock. And this one's magnetized also. And it just opens up like that. Not much over here. I didn't embellish over here because I didn't think this paper needed it. Put a pocket in the middle. And here's another one of those I wake up this handsome. I just made into a booklet. This one says a proper gentleman. And this is just a tag for a photo. And just tuck right in the pocket. And it's magnetized so that stays closed. And then there's the side loading tab, and it says spin the beats. And here is the back of page 4. This again is, I just cut it out of one of the pages in the 12x12. I really love these two people. Added a sticker, it says what a guy. And then, so that flaps up, and it says, this little sticker says, don't worry, I'll pretend I care. Oh, it's funny. And then down here I just made another little pocket. You could put a photo right here. Here's 2 more of the little tags. It says handsome and working. Yes, that sounds about right. I'm sorry, it says handsome and hardworking. Yes, that sounds about right. And then this one says the good life, stay tuned. So they just hide right back inside there in the pocket. And then over here I had these 2 black tags in my stash. So I just figured I'd throw them in since the base of everything else is black. Just covered it with some patterned paper, each side of the tag, so you can put photos on there. And then inside here, it's just a photo mat for a good size photo, and it says, beat the 5 o'clock rush, leave work at noon. I tell you, all week, I wish I would have taken my own advice. Ooh, what a week. And then, so here's another tag with just a little pull. And here is the back of page 5. Just another little pocket, another space for a photo. You can even put a photo there. And just some more tags. This says Grand Adventures. One is real old time. I don't know what kind of card that is, but if you can see, it's full of people. This one says bringing home the bacon and a smile. And then this one says this way to memory lane. And they just tuck again right inside there. All nice and neat. And then on the back cover, I just did a waterfall. I did 5. I probably could have done 6 actual waterfall pages, but I only did 5. I only covered the front of each one, and it is magnetized. And you probably can't hear this one. The one magnet is on this page, the other magnet is on the underneath. So it's going through 2, 4, 6, it's going through 10 pieces of pretty heavy cardstock paper. So these are those basic gray large magnets, and they're fantastic. The only place that I've seen them that you can get them anymore is from Country Craft Creations. And Tamara over there, she somehow she still has access to them. Oh, and speaking of Country Craft Creations, they also have this. I'm not sure who makes it for them. I could probably find out. But they have this linen cardstock. If you watch any of Tamara's videos or any of her design team, they all use it too. This paper is pretty awesome, I do have to say. Yeah, so I recommend that. The black paper that I used is not, it's just everyday normal cardstock, but the gray, like this gray here, and the red, it is Tamara's linen cardstock, and it's fantastic. It doesn't tear when you use it on a spine. I don't know how they did it. I don't care how they did it, but it's just fantastic. Anyway, so back to the waterfall. So I covered the front pages, and you can see I left the back black for photos. The paper's really cute. Oh, and there's a little sticker on the back that says, "It's not easy being handsome." So anyway, so that's my little mini album. Like I said, I didn't follow any one tutorial. I just kind of, and I watch a lot of tutorials. I think we all do. You know, I just took different pieces of, from different designers and kind of just put my own thing together. It was a lot of fun. I don't know. I thought about, putting together the instructions, or a written tutorial, and just, sharing it with people if they're interested. If you are, just leave me a message or send me a private message, and I'll see what I can do to try to decipher this chicken scratch. But anyway, so hope you like it. Leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.